Greetings, everybody. It's Monster Monday. And so I thought I'd borrow some ideas or borrow a monster out of Monsters of Myth and Legends by Rolaids. Nice cover. Some of the art, I like it. Wow, it just is evocative. Now, this is Myth and Legends. This isn't monsters I created or somebody else created per se. They are actually based on actual cultural myth and legends. The book has them listed alphabetically or by culture. Let's see if I can find that page. Yeah. I think origin is how they put it. If you wanted to do adventures that were more grounded in reality, this gives you some options. I'm older, so this doesn't bother me, but it could bother other people. But again, got to buy this book secondhand. It's not in print, so you're not going to find it at an RPG, drive-through or someplace where you can just order a reprint or the PDF. It just doesn't. So they also, what they did was they explained their stat block. It's a nice couple pages of explaining how to use this book, which I like, especially when they might use slightly different terminology. Like they use HTK instead of HP or HD. It's good to know what they mean. Hits to kill expressed either as the number of type of die to roll 1 8-sided die, or as a total number needed to kill. Like if they had a number like 25 or something. All right, so the first section is Native American tribes, and they myths and legends, and they talk about it. It's very generalized. They kind of recognize that they had to do the whole thing. So I'm going to try to find something, I don't know, interesting for you all in here. Let's see. Because they did cover several cultures. They've got American Indian, Australian Aborigine, Chinese, Greek, Irish, Norse. So let's see. Well, maybe we'll just do the medicine tree. That looks interesting. It's not your average kind of monster, I think. So where'd that go? The lark, medicine tree. Ooh, it's long too. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm looking at. There's a little picture right there, everybody. Here's your medicine tree. Okay. So the armor class, and this would be old school armor class. So if you're using a different system, you got to convert. Just remember, you got to convert, because for this was for advanced, suitable for use with advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So armor class is 6. Hits to kill is 6d8 plus 20. Attacks, none. Thaco is 0. So DM, none. DM on here is damage per monster's attack. M, none. So that's movement, I'm pretty sure. Let me find my little chart here. Little chart. Yep. Movement. MR, that's monster's magic resistance expressed as a percentage, 35%. Intelligence is semi. Alignment, neutral. Frequency, uncommon. Number 1, size large, in parentheses, 20 feet. Special. Aura around tree protects like chant spell. Holy symbol protection is increased to 4 times normal chant spell. Curse those who remove holy symbols. Well, let's learn a little bit about this book. I mean, not book, but let's learn a little bit about this monster, or myth, or legend, the medicine tree. While a medicine tree is certainly alive and imbued with a small intelligence, killing it would gain an Indian nothing in terms of experience. Thus, characters who are operating in an Amerind mythos would likewise gain nothing from killing of a medicine tree. In fact, you'd probably be in trouble. The medicine tree looks like a normal tree and can be of any variety of tree. Its only distinction from normal trees is that it usually grows separate from any other trees in the area. It might be the sole tree in a clearing, in a forest, on a hill, or in some other way marked as different from surrounding trees. A medicine tree has a powerful spirit aura, which will help protect those of any non-evil alignment. This aura extends to every part of the tree and covers the ground over which any part of the tree hangs. The aura will protect characters in a manner of a chance spell. All attack, damage, and saving throws of the protected characters are modified by a +1, while those of their enemies are modified by -1. This protection may never be dispelled or disrupted. Alternatively, the character may choose to hang a symbol of alliance with a spiritual power, such as a cleric's holy symbol or an Indian warrior's medicine bag, on one of the branches of the tree. The symbol must have been an intrinsic part of the character, i.e., a thief character could not suddenly convert to a cleric, fashion a holy symbol, and receive the benefit of this protection. If a bona fide symbol is hung on the tree, any characters within the aura of the medicine tree receive protection as above, except their efforts are modified by a +4, while those of their enemies are modified by a -4. In addition, any non-magical weapon will never break or run out of ammunition. This protection is lost if the spiritual symbol is removed from the vicinity of the tree. Replacing it with another symbol or retrieving the original symbol will have no effect. This loss is incurred even if the character voluntarily removes the symbol. If any character other than the symbol's owner removes the symbol, he is cursed as if a skilled 10 cleric had cast a reverse remove curse upon him. Legend. Long ago, an Indian boy was being pursued by his enemies. Exhausted after running for hours, he saw a large pine tree on a hill that provided some hope for concealment. He hid under the tree, hung his medicine bundle on a branch, and soon fell asleep. The yells of his enemies awakened him. Scrambling for his weapon, the Indian was surprised to see an enemy arrow veer from its path and miss him. It should have pierced his heart. He fired back at the enemies who surrounded him, and an arrow struck in the leg of an enemy, who then fell dead. Knowing he was protected by the combined power of the tree and his medicine bundle, the Indian began to fire as rapidly as he could. Every arrow found its mark, and 5 enemies were killed by a single arrow. When his quiver was emptied, it filled with new arrows. One of the enemy warriors saw the medicine bundle and correctly deduced the cause of the slaughter of his companions. He rushed the pine tree and hurled the medicine bundle away from it. The next enemy arrow killed the young Indian defender. Since this battle, many Indians have left tokens of spiritual power on the tree. So, that's what a medicine tree is, according to Relates, Monsters, Myths, and Legends. Now, they include lots of different cultural stuff in here. Depends on your setting, but we've got Asian cultural stuff. We got Greek. Some people like to do different settings. Also, you can come in here, take a look at the ideas in a book like this. and go, well, I like the idea of a special tree that can do something special, but maybe you're not comfortable with it being used for having a Native American role-playing game. But you could then turn that around and make changes to the idea and represent it as something else, but does a similar thing in your setting. So that is the value of some of these things, especially, I know sensibilities have changed, let me put it that way. I don't know where you fall on your sensibilities, so I'm trying to be very neutral while exploring this stuff. I have stuff that'll probably be triggering to other people. It's not to me, because I grew up with it. I understand what people were trying to do. They were trying to recreate Pulp Fiction to a certain degree and do it mechanically. All right? They were trying to recreate adventures from different angles, from different cultural standpoints. Do it generically and do it mechanically. Sometimes the mechanical ideas weren't great. Sometimes they were fabulous. Sometimes the ideas sounded great until it got on pen and paper, got published, and not so much. So that was my monster for this time around. I hope you found it interesting. And my monster, it's not really a monster, but something for your setting. I think I'll do another one from here for next week, and then I'm going to try to find something outside of the D&D box for the week after. So everybody have a great time. Subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you think. I know it was a different kind of thing that I did tonight for Monster Monday. And let me know. Bye. Oh, subscribe, like, comment. Yeah, I said that. Keep rocking your role playing. Keep rolling those dice. Keep having fun. Peace. Hang loose. Love people, but have fun.